Welcome back, guys. It's Champions League night tonight, and two things happened. Arsenal are in Bruges. The first thing is Noni Madueke scored a really great goal somewhere in the 25th minute, and the second one is I think David Raya has been the man of the match, which tells you a lot. I think we've been way too open at the back, but in the same time, the result matters, at least at halftime. But I think Mikel Arteta will have some uh, halftime talk to do, especially with the defense and the midfield, because they're carving literally through us like a hot knife through butter. Um, so yeah, we need a little bit to shape up and be a little bit more in control of the game because they had some chances, and if we would have played a more clinical team or more clinical players, they would have scored at least a couple of goals, which is not good. The score is good. It's good that we're leading at a half. I do hope we see Gabriel Jesus in the second half, um, because I think he has some technical qualities that were truly missing, but it's a little bit worrisome. I would have liked or hoped to see Nwaneri starting this game instead of Merino. Merino started, and I understand why Arteta keeps playing him, but he played a lot of games recently, and I think if you want to play him against Wolves or play him in different games, um, I think tonight would have been a good moment to give him another another rest, another off day, so to speak. So other than that, Nørgaard playing at center half, and I do have a worry in the season when we lost the title because Saliba got injured. Arteta, I remember Arteta in his press conferences, he said that Saliba has a back injury or back problem, and he's gonna miss a couple of days. And he missed, I think, almost 2 months, which cost us basically the title. I hope it's not the same. He said it's going to be a couple of days with Saliba, and we're, I think, going towards the second or third week of him missing and playing Nørgaard at the back. I think it's just giving Nørgaard some playing time, and in the same time, trusting him and his experience that he can fulfill that role and he can play back there, and not as a backup to the backup option of not having so many center forwards and so many defenders available. Because to be honest, in the Prem or in more difficult Champions League games, I don't want to see Nørgaard in the back of defense, in the center of defense. I want to see some of the great players we have. Yeah, talk to you guys soon. Hopefully, we can get a win here. But Bruges, they did look a little bit threatening. So they did have a couple of chances, and I think David Raya is the reason. I mean, I'm sure that David Raya is the reason we're still leading in this game. So let's see what the second half brings us. See you soon. Welcome back, guys. So Arsenal 3, Bruges 0. I think it's an excellent win, given the fact that we played with very interesting team, a very interesting lineup. I think the brightest spark or the brightest point of today's game was the fact that Arsenal, Noni Madueke scored a double, and Gabriel Jesus returned in the 70th, 60th minute on the pitch. Really, really excited to see him back. And I think he had a couple of good chances. Of course, he's rusty. He needs some some game time, some match fitness, match sharpness, and all of that. Other than that, a good game. We seemed a little bit open at the back. We conceded the most XG from all the Champions League games this season, which tells you a lot. But let's focus on the positives. Jesus is back. We're hoping for a Kai Havertz return as well, so we can finally get something going with the attack since we get a bunch of injuries in defense. Um, but yeah, I think that's a great win that consolidates our position in the Champions League, and it's a great way to overcome the Villa defeat. So I think moving forward, we're gonna play Wolves during the weekend, and I think we're not gonna have a lot of problems in that game, and then we're gonna have 1 week rest finally, which should bring some players back and some well needed rest. So yeah, that's a great win, guys. Away from home in the Champions League, a double for Noni Madueke. Hopefully that does the world of good for him. Gabriel Jesus is back. Fingers crossed for all our other injuries to come back. Please give a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you so much for being here and for watching. I'll see you during the weekend. All the best, guys. Cheers.